What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains, where I, Lee Hammock, the self-aware diagnosed narcissist, take my TikToks and YouTube shorts and make them longer. Today's episode is going to be about how narcissists look for flying monkeys and enablers and yes men. Hope you enjoy. Woo! This is a truth bomb right here, because a narcissist will 100% have 20 people tell them that they are wrong and still search for somebody to agree with them. The narcissistic person in your life, or whoever you're dealing with, will search. They're searching for flying monkeys or blind supporters or people or yes men and yes women as well, and yes non-binary people. And guess what? If you're one of those 20 people that tell the narcissist that they are wrong about something, you're now an enemy. You become an op to that narcissistic person. They will no longer trust you. They probably will cut you out of their lives, because if you disagree with a narcissist, the narcissist has the attitude that if you're not with me, you're against me. And if you're against a narcissist, they will cut you out of their lives, regardless of how long you've been friends, your relationship dynamic, you work together, whatever. Y'all won't be hanging out very much anymore, I promise you. Because narcissists, like, we have the urge. We want to be right about something. If we are proved wrong, woo, we're going to try to find somebody to prove us right. That's why if a therapist tells the narcissist they have a problem, they keep switching therapists. Woo! There you go, right there. So yeah, if you are unfamiliar with the term flying monkey, it comes from the Wizard of Oz. You know, when the wicked witch of the west or the east side or west side wicked witch or whatever. They're flying monkeys. They're henchmen. They were flying monkeys. They did the bidding of the wicked witch with no questions asked. And that's what narcissists do. Put instead of a wicked witch, you have a narcissist. And do you have their blind supporters, their flying monkeys? Narcissistic people love yes men, yes women, and yes non-binary folks. Yes people. You know what I mean? They love to have yes people around them and things like that. So if you couldn't read the TikTok, it said a narcissist will have 20 people tell them that they are wrong and keep looking for that one person to validate them. The fire and the heat that came off of me in that text message right there, in that TikTok, because it's so true. Like, I was sitting in my car, I was like, let me respond to this right now. I didn't need a warm up. I didn't need an intro. I'm gonna do this right now because it's so true. Like, 20 people can tell a narcissist no. 20 people, like, hey, am I right? No. Am I right? No. Am I right? No. Go through that for 20 people. Am I right? Yeah, you're kind of right. Right here, this is the one. This is the one. This is my, hey, high five. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's how it goes right there. And those 20 people that told them no, you are now an op. An op, OPP. You're in opposition. You're not a friend anymore. They'll cut you off. If you disagree with a narcissist, they'll cut you out of their life. And I have experience in doing that. Like, when people, I feel like, do me wrong, I feel like people take advantage of me, when people hurt my feelings or disagree. When people disagree with me, you know, when I feel like I'm right to the right, when I feel like I'm super right, and people disagree with me, I'll cut them off, regardless of how long you've been in my life. I'll cut them off. I have literally, friends I've been known for 10, 20, 30 years, not 30 years, 10, 20 years that I feel like didn't listen to me and, didn't agree with me, yank. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, y'all, like, they'll cut their parents off, they'll cut their friends off, this family members. It's not just relegated to friends. They'll cut their family off. If you're the parent of a narcissist and you disagree with them, or they feel like you did do them wrong, or they feel like you picked one of their brothers or sisters over them, they'll cut you off. They'll cut the brothers and sisters off. They'll cut the cousins off. They'll quit a job. I'm telling you. Narcissists love blind supporters and enablers. If you're enabling the behavior, if you're saying yes to everything to them, if you're just constantly agreeing with that narcissistic person, you are a friend of them. You're the best friend. You're the bestie. They'll always want to be around you. They'll always want you in their presence. Because if you're going to say yes to everything and agree with them, typically flying monkeys get nothing from narcissists. You just get the fact that you agree with the narcissistic person. You know what I mean? You just do. So you see all this stuff right here going on and things of that nature. You see how you see how people are dealing with it. You know what I mean? You see it. You get your mind set up and things like that. So if you are not a yes man or a yes woman or a yes non-binary person, if you're not a yes person, you're probably not gonna be on a narcissist's good side. And they will literally cut you off. They just will. And that's why I tell people, like, when I'm talking to people over Zoom, I'm doing my one-on-ones and things like that. it is consistently brought up to me, like consistently brought up to me, that the narcissists in their life, they try to do marriage counseling or couples counseling or something like that, and they've been to 5, 6, 7 different counselors. The narcissists themselves have personally had 5, 6, 7 different therapists or counselors and whatnot for solo therapy. And the reason they keep bouncing around, especially the marriage counseling, is probably you go to marriage counseling with a narcissistic person. The narcissist is planning on trying to prove you wrong, because they're not going there to get counseling. If you go to marriage counseling with a narcissist, they're not going there to get counseling. They're going there to try to have somebody else, an outside party, prove that you are also the issue. They're going to have an outside party prove that you are the problem, and to try to find a yes man or a yes woman therapist. You know what I mean? They're trying to find a yes therapist. So if that therapist or counselor does not agree with that narcissistic person, guess what? You got it. That therapist is a kook. They don't know what they're talking about. Let's go find another therapist. Because that therapist, as long as people are agreeing with you and calling that narcissistic person out on their behavior, they're not going to want to be there. They'll be your last therapy appointment, and then they'll just give up. Then if you don't, like I said, if you choose to stay, this is your life. They expect their partners to be yes men and yes women too. They expect their kids. Like if you have if you are the child of a narcissist, they expect the kids to be yes men and yes women as well. They expect that out of you. They expect complete. They want people to agree with them. Like no narcissistic person on this planet wants people that are going to just keep disagreeing with them. They're just not. This doesn't happen that way, y'all. I know people are just like, of course, but narcissists in our own element, in our own minds, we just want people to, we like pretty much getting praised for things that we probably shouldn't be getting praised for. We like for people to tell us that we're right about stuff all the time. We like to be right. We like to be proven right and things like that. So you get a lot of narcissistic people that be on a lot of these, like I said, you can get a celebrity that's a narcissist, and they have they look for blind supporters. They build these little groups up. You know what I mean? You can get celebrities or politicians or people like that. They build these little groups, and it looks kind of like a cult. They have their I'm not gonna call anybody out. They have their own names for these celebrity groups, these celebrity fan groups, these celebrity. They have these celebrity fan groups. Well, they were literally, if you say anything negative about, even if that celebrity is in the wrong, if you say something negative about that celebrity, you get a bunch of probably young and old blind support flying monkey bats out here looking stupid, defending somebody who doesn't know them, just blindly supporting somebody that doesn't know them because it makes them feel good about themselves. Just blind support, just blind. They have little different names, for celebrities, have little different cliques and whatnot, but I'm telling you, the celebrity flying monkeys are the absolute worst, some of the absolute worst people on this planet. Be grown men, grown women, grown people, out here blindly defending celebrities that don't know them, don't care about them, just take money from them. So be careful with that too. If you're going to argue or voice your opinion about a celebrity online, get prepared for the backlash that comes along with it, because people are out of their goddamn minds blindly defending celebrities. It just blows my mind. Like, what are y'all doing? Just in the comment section fighting like, you not gonna talk about them like this. They ain't for what gain? So typically, typically the narcissistic person, the leader, the henchman, the narcissist is getting supply from these people by getting validated. Narcissists, we want to be validated all the time. So we want people around us that are going to validate us, not invalidate us. So your narcissistic person is not going to want to go to a therapist that's going to invalidate their viewpoint, or they're not going to want to go to a party where people there are going to invalidate their beliefs and values or whatever. They're not going to want to be around people who make them feel less than. They want to be around people who make them feel like they're damn floating through the air. Hey guys, Lee's here. Praise Lee. And I just start floating. I get, the narcissist, you get the narcissist so much supply that they just start floating up. Like, hey guys, Lee's here. Praise him. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. I'm just floating up. Like, yes, man. I just float off the camera. That's how it goes right there. So if you feel like you're being a blind supporter of somebody for no gain, you absolutely get nothing from supporting this person. Ask yourself, what are you doing? Especially as an adult, what are you doing? What are you gaining? You know what I mean? So that's how, especially in a parent in a parenting dynamic. If you have a narcissist that's a parent, they'll turn your brothers and sisters against you if you don't agree with them. They're like, well, look at your brother. Look at my son Lee, who don't agree with nothing I say or nothing I do. He a op. He against us, y'all. They'll have family members who are against each other and things like that. So watch out for the blind supporters, and don't be a yes man to it. Don't be a yes man to somebody if it's not benefiting you in any way, shape, or form. Don't be a yes man to somebody, y'all. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. If you think about it, it really is pathetic. It's like y'all just blindly agreeing with celebrities and people you don't know. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Watch out for the flying monkey bats out here. Because narcissists, like I said, we love enablers, the people who are going to validate us and invalidate the person that we were with. Anyways, y'all, turn on your notifications, like and subscribe for more. Peace, mental illness out. Thank you.